Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video is about a Mind Invasion giveaway contest information, and also I'll be showcasing one run of Mind Invasion difficulty 20 without Elif R6, because I still see players are suffering without Elif R6 and they can't clear difficulty 20, so might as well make one showcase example and what kind of buff in my opinion is actually the best. Alright, so I'll be showcasing a team that without using R6 Elif, and then I'll be also going through the giveaway information. Yes, I'm gonna host another giveaway and it's sponsored by Mr. XYZ and also Acne. So let me go through with the price first. So we total have 7 prize for now. We have 2 anomaly passes, which is sponsored by Mr. XYZ and also Acne as well. Acne is the free-to-play Acne, so he is not going to join the contest this time, so good luck everyone. And then we have another 5 because we have a total of 7, right? So these 2 is anomaly pass, top 1, top 2 is anomaly pass, and then the other 5 it will be 2000 Nexus Crystal is given by the DISLYTE team. So when you win, I'm gonna get your UID and then I'm gonna submit the UID to the DISLYTE team, and then you are able to get 2000 Nexus Crystal. Alright, so I hope the 2000 Nexus Crystal is gonna be helpful for some players, like maybe probably you can go buy the battle token, or maybe you're gonna have go for the 10 summon or the 2000 Nexus Crystal. You can buy 2 Ripple Box, right? So it's something extra and something for you to actually join. Alright, then let me show you how it actually goes. So let's say this is difficulty EX. You're gonna do it at difficulty EX, which is unlocked tomorrow, not today when I'm recording this video. Then let's say this is difficulty EX, and then it took me 15 rounds. We don't take the record because record is your high score, but let's say this is 15 round, and then you're gonna record this screen, and then you press on these stats here to show what Esper you're using. So you're gonna submit with a record file to my Discord channel. So my Discord channel there, I'll be opening a new giveaway channel, and then you're gonna upload your own thread there. Okay, so let me show you the example how you actually calculate. So 15 rounds. So let's say this is the EX Mind Invasion, right? Then it took me 15 rounds to actually clear it. But how do I make it more balanced? So when you come to the Esper stats here, I will base on how many legend, how many epic, and how many rares to do the calculation. So every Esper here, they have their own bonus. So let's say you're using 4 legend. Every single legend is give you a 2 point to reduce the round count. So let's say I have a total of 4 legend here, and 1 epic gives me a total of 8 point reduction. So 2 times 4 is 8 plus another 8 point reduction. So which means this team that I'm using is able to help me reduce 16 point. So 15 round minus 16, I'm gonna get a -1. So the lower score you get, the better you're gonna rank, because I want to get the lowest turn. Okay, another example. So let's say my team is actually using 3 legendary, 1 epic, and 1 rare. 1 rare is actually a point reduction of 20. So 3 legend equals to 6 point, plus 8 point from epic, and plus 20 point from rare, which means I'm able to reduce a 34 round. So if the more rare you use or the more epic you use, the higher advantage you are, because using legendary is actually a lot more easier for the run. So if you want to challenge yourself, or if you want to make a higher score, the lower score to get a higher ranking, then probably you are encouraged to use epics and also rare to help you reduce, because they actually help you reduce a lot of the bonus point. So this is how I calculate with the score. And then for the submission, you're gonna record this. Record your screen, and then I need you to press on it to show me the screen. You have to submit on the video method, because this is the only way I can see like how many rounds you clear and how many what kind of Esper you are using. So let me show you an example how you submit. Right, then when you come to my Discord channel, you should be looking at the Sonica anniversary event contest, because the anomaly contest, all this thing here is already expired. You shouldn't be joining them already. So Sonica anniversary event contest, you go to press plus here, you go upload a file, and then you should be uploading the contest file. So let's say I'm gonna upload one of the example thread first. So you can let me show you here. So thread here, and then let's say this is Artiar join. Then tick the private, so other player will not able to look at it. And then you can say, okay, let's say I put the test here. then you should have a thread, and then you upload the video file here, the recording clip, upload it to here, and that's how you actually join it. So I will be looking at how many rounds you get and then how many bonus reductions. So let's say you know this team, you take like 50 turn, you minus your own, like let's say 3 legendary, 1 epic, 1 rare, and what is the total point. So let's say for here it's gonna be 34 points, then equals to 16, which means the final result you are getting 16 points, and I'll be judging by this score. So the lower score you get, the better it is, because it depends on your ranking. Okay, so if this part you are still not understand, you can also feel free to comment down, let me know as well if I did not explain it clear. Alright, then now the second part, I'll be showing a team that I'm using for Sonica 20 without R6 Elif, and I hope that actually help you guys out who don't have R6 Elif and still suffering. Alright, so this is the team that I actually used just now, and if you don't have the other Esper here, you can also take them away, but the core Esper will be Chuyao, Feng Shun, and Lu Shang. So this is the example team I'm going through. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna slot in 1 DPS. Any DPS will work. So let's say just like you already used Nora an example, so now I'm gonna use M.Eira. And then the last slot here is something for a supporter. So if your team is facing survival issue, then you can go for something like healing. But for now, let me use other Esper here. So let's say I'm gonna use Sachiko. So I'm gonna nerf myself down by using other kind of Esper instead of legendary. Then let's take a look here. So the buff, I would say a must get buff is actually the growth buff, which is this one, the pop. Pop buff is actually the best because when you get a buff, right, you instantly get 1 stack of growth, and then if you have 20 stack, you instantly clear all the growth and get 1 extra turn. So not just that, growth also gives you extra bonuses. So this is a must get buff. So I would suggest you to actually try to get a pop buff at the start because it will benefit the whole run. Alright, so let's confirm it. Okay, after that here you can actually just go auto, but if you're not confident with it, you can also go for like manual. So manual is only for the manual of the Lu Shang part, because Lu Shang here will cast S3 and the S3 does nothing, so you can go for just spamming Lu Shang S1. Alright, then the other buff here you can just go for something like, let's say S3 cast, or but I think the most consistent one is the hip hop, because every time you attack during your active turn it will do damage. So I'll just pick this hip hop, and then you just do some damage here, Chuyao debuff, and then just S1, your DPS will follow up damage. Okay, Sachiko buff up, because now every time you provide buff to your team, you're gonna trigger the growth effect. Okay, let's say S1 here, do more damage. Alright, then you should get something like this. So growth, when gaining growth, which means every time you provide buff for your team, then you get growth. And then this damage buff here is permanently, it will bring towards wave. So 15% every time you get a buff, then it will stack up to 150%. So this is what it makes it so strong. So and growth here have a lot of combination like damage, crit rate, defense, attack, all these things. So that's a lot of combination, and now I'm gonna get the damage. So it will, every time I get growth, it will help me stack up the buff instantly. So let's say I'm gonna cast Feng Shun here. Everyone getting growth now, it means everyone is getting stats boost, and the stats boost here will carry over to the other stage. And then if you want a manual, don't S3 on Lu Shang, just S1, because Lu Shang S3 doesn't do anything. Right, they will just slowly clear them. And then if you're Feng Shun here, every time your Esper take the turn, they will trigger a growth, which means they're technically getting buff. Okay, then the other one I will recommend is actually electronic, because the electronic track here is a very unique debuff that you can also apply to the boss. And if you are lack of survival, you can also use the electronic debuff here to apply like attack down on the boss or crit rate down on the boss, and also defend down on the boss. Right, you do damage here, defend, break them. S1, your main DPS will follow up damage. Any DPS will work, like I mentioned. Alright, just do damage here. S1, Lu Shang S1, S1. Okay. Then now you should be focusing something about like, okay, this one, defend break here is also very nice, or you can go for crit rate to increase, so your team here no longer rely on crit. But I want to go for the defend first, so I can have defend. Then growth, you should focusing on like damage or attack, but I don't have attack, then you have higher priority to go for the attack stats, like spread all around. Okay, defend, the damage one I already have, because if you get it one more time, the maximum is still 150%, just that you are stacking up faster. So maybe I can go for something like this. During active turn, my attack will increase. So if you have survival issue, you can go for defense. So okay, I'll go for this one. So I'm gonna grow for a lot of time and then do a lot of damage, slowly stacking up. Right, S3, chew out S3. Then let's see who I have to stack here because I'm using M.Eira. S1, S1 on you. Okay. Then here, this one here, you already got one time, which is already good enough. Then probably you can go for like attack reduction to the target who have electronic beat, or you go for higher crit rate. Because pop is more like a long-term team, you want it to slowly stack up because it will stack up permanently. So I'm gonna go for the crit rate here. Then I can actually crit on the target. And you also want to hope that you actually get the pop buff that is for the speed up. Because if you get faster speed, means your turn rotation here will get slower. So you won't trigger it so fast. Right, S1. S1 again. S1 again. Then S1 again. This is attack, this is damage during active turn. Another stack of growth, this is good. So you're gonna stack up a lot more faster. Okay, S1, don't cast S3. Defend, break them. Buff on my team, apply more growth. S3, S1 on you. M.Eira S1. M.Eira S1 again. Then S2, nice. Okay, during active turn, attack increase, defend, and speed. Okay, go for speed. Okay, buff up the team. Defend, break. Speed up, then S1 on random target. Defend, break everyone. S1, and blood damage. Okay, S1. Okay, then the other next buff, okay, I have already attack, I have crit rate. Then this one here also good, but you're actually praying if you can get the growth to provide you speed. So you can actually rotate your turn a lot faster. Okay, attack above. S1 on you. Tempo damage, this is damage, crit rate. Let me try refreshing. Growth, okay, this is good as well. When growth trigger, remove all kind of debuff. And then this is crit damage increase, this is also good. Okay, finally, speed. Every time you get growth, you increase speed, and then you can go up to 150% speed. So the faster speed you are, then the current cycle here will get slower down. Okay, S1. Speed up. Okay, apply debuff, then S1 on Moriyama. Then kill Moriyama fast, nice. Okay, S1 on you. Do damage, then I can S1 again. Save the S3 for a new wave. Okay, S1 on you. Okay, nice. Okay, I already have this. I can probably can go for more attack buff. So now every time you apply buff to your team, then everyone's speed will increase, everyone's attack will increase, crit rate increase, and crit damage increase. That's how you'll notice that my Esper actually crit very often. Okay, S1 on you. Okay, then just do some damage here. Okay, save the S3. Okay, this is also very good. When gaining growth, you AP push, and this one here can actually stack. So let's say if you have 3 headliner up diff, every time you get growth, you're gonna get AP push more. Then you, so let's say my function here, right? So now my slowest is Lu Shang, 66 AP, and my AP push is supposed to 25% AP push only. But now my Lu Shang here actually get 91, so it will be a very smooth. And not to mention, every time they take their turn, you're gonna have the Lu Shang buff applied to them. So basically a lot of AP push for your team. Alright, S1 on you. Okay, then let's say attack on you. Alright, nice. I don't have that anymore. Okay, so if you're scared you actually die, then reduce the target's attack. Okay, AP push the whole team. Defend break again. Then apply debuff. S1 on you. Okay, S1 on you. Damage deal during active turn. This is nice. We take this. Alright, AP push the team. Then we're going to the boss wave soon. Okay, buff more. S3. Then S1 on you. Okay, S1 on you. S1 on you. Okay, we're gonna go to the boss wave, and now currently we have the cycle. We only consume 15 rounds. Okay, bleed damage doesn't matter. Damage increase, defense increase. Probably we can go for damage. We don't take this. Okay, ability damage to debuff enemy, nice. And then let's refresh one time. Okay, restore HP. This is also very good. It's either you go for this to have a faster stack of electro beat, or you go for when growth trigger restore full HP. So basically your team will never go under that low HP, because every time you have function here to apply growth, every time they'll get full heal. Okay, try to apply debuff to the boss. Then you'll notice that we actually get a lot of AP push. S1 again. Sachiko buff up the whole team. Embla try to apply the debuff, nice. S1, S1, AP push, S1. Just spam S1 for the other Esper like Lushang for example. So a function will just keep on bonking. Okay, S3 apply debuff, nice. Finally able to apply the Seer. Okay, S1. Just spam S1, attack up buff. When you apply buff, everyone get AP push. Yeah, AP up. S1, S1, and then every time when you do damage, Sachiko get AP push as well. So that's the reason why using an epic Sachiko here is actually pretty good. Alright, buff up the whole team, S1. Apply debuff. So sad, until now I can't apply a defense break on the boss. But lucky we have the electro beat to reduce the boss defense. Okay, S1, S1, S1 again, S1 again. Okay, now we go to the boss. So the boss is going to the DPS stage, so now he's going to be very squishy. You can just keep on damaging to the boss. Okay, S1, then AP push. The boss is very squishy now, and we only use like 16 turn. S1. Look at the damage, because the boss is now very squishy. S1. Just spam S1. Then buff out the team. Maybe push the team. S1. S1. Alright, so basically that's it. So if you actually know how to buff pick, and then you have the 3 core Esper, which is Chuyao, Lushang, Fengshun, their reso doesn't matter. Alright, the reso doesn't matter. Chuyao, if you have R2, is even better because of the bonus turn, but the reso doesn't matter. And then Lushang needs R0, Chuyao R0 is also okay. But Fengshun needs R2 to be a lot more smoother, or else it will be harder. Then the other 2 Esper, flexible DPS and 1 supporter, which I picked for Sachiko. You can go for other supporter Esper as well, it definitely work even better. So I hope this video actually helped you guys out who are still stuck in Mind Invasion difficulty 20. And then if you're interested to join the giveaway, you can also go try compete with the competition. So yeah, okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is JenMP, SPVCEJVMQ, Trencan, thank you so much for your support. And also special thanks for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Chani, Antonio Winterspoon, Cragran, Calamity, Rocco Standions, Jordan Alons. Special thanks for your support. And also special thanks for the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ, RY, and X, Reeds. Thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you so much for Code Wilderness, Calamity, Acne, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Chani. Thank you so much for your support.